Andrew, what is the three-guard lineup that you guys have used the last two games? What does that bring? What does that change for you, particularly offensively?
Yeah, I just think it brings a lot of paint touches, and obviously, like when you have guys like Dede and Mac playing with them, it makes the game a lot easier because you can rely on them. So, just us three being in there, touching the paint, being aggressive, trying to make the right plays is good.
Jeff, then David.
David asked this question of Coach Sanchez when he was in here, but as you get ready to head back out on the road, are you better prepared for this level of competition, do you think, than maybe going to the Bahamas?
Yeah.
And why, if so?
Yeah, I think those two games at the Bahamas helped us a lot. I think we learned a lot as a group, and this past week has been really tough in practice, just getting after it. So, I think we kind of know what to expect more, out of these really good teams that we're playing. So,
Andrew, it's your second year playing with Blake Buchanan. What have you seen from the development of his game, and particularly maybe the different role he's in this year, some of the passing?
Yeah, I love playing with Blake. He's a really smart player, and we kind of think the same on certain things. So it's good to have a guy like him, just to have clear communication with him, and working with him on the ball screens and the off ball screens. He's a great player, and you love having a guy like him on your team. So.
Chris, then Jeff.
You're inverting and posting up sometimes in this offense. Is that something you can do against any defender, or is it only when there's a mismatch? Is it kind of up to you when you do it, or is it a call, or you know what I mean? Is it within the flow?
Yeah, Coach Sanchez kind of gives us the freedom to, if we can make those reads, and if we see a mismatch or we see, something that we like, we can go do it. So, kind of when I see a mismatch, I try to get down the post and, draw eyes towards me so I can kick or make a play.
I'm not sure you were ever really in danger of losing against Manhattan, but the game got probably tighter than it needed to be in the second half. What was the coach's message on that front tonight, and what was the difference in kind of keeping the lead and expanding on it?
Yeah, I think just staying continuous, when you're in these games, just, working on our defense, working on the little things that we have to perfect, when we go on, places like Florida on the road and things like that. So kind of just really just buying into our system and, what we're trying to do, and just keep getting better every single day.
Yeah.
Was ball security really stressed upon returning from the Bahamas? And if so, are you encouraged by the last two games here at home with only 14 turnovers total in those two games?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's been stressed upon all year. Just, with this new group that we have, just taking care of the ball and trying to limit those turnovers, because, when we play teams that, capitalize on those, it can really hurt us. So for us to limit those and keep trying to bring that number down is really good.
Dede, the second game in a row, you guys have played this three-guard lineup. What do you get out of that? What does that bring to you guys?
Really just more take care of the ball. The three guys we play, like me, Mac, and Rohde, we could be aggressive coming off the ball screen, so that helps the team with kickouts and open shots and stuff.
Jeff.
You are scoring more here so far than you did at K-State. Are you being used differently in the offense? Do you have more freedom here? Are you looking for your shot more?
Looking for my shot more, for real. Last year at K-State, we had a lot of guys that could put the ball in the hole. So I was playing more of a pass-first role. So I've been looking for my shot more at Virginia.
Mike.
Where do you feel like you're at defensively in terms of kind of being, like they say, the tip of the spear at the front of this defense, being an on-ball defender?
I take pride in defense. I get mad at myself when people score on me, so defense is really my favorite part of the game.
David.
After these two games and also the experience in the Bahamas, do you feel more prepared as you head out for your first true road game going down to Florida for the ACC-SEC Challenge?
Yeah, I just think we have to be the toughest team on the court, no matter what. Getting to our spots, rebounding, playing defense. Defense is the most important, so you just got to be the toughest team on the court.
Jerry, and then Chris.
You said you love defense. Is this style of defense different than something you've played before? Has it been hard for you to grasp so far? How do you think you're doing within the system?
I think I'm doing real good. We've been working on defense since the summer, so I think I got a hang of the style of the defense.
Jerry.
Coach Sanchez was talking about your nastiness that you brought from growing up in Chicago on the courts there. Talk a little bit about what it was like developing as a player playing inner city basketball in Chicago.
It was tough, you know, playing against the top schools, Chicago. The crowds be at you. You know, the gym's small, so, like, it'd be people standing up, talking to you. So it was real tough.